Hello everyone, this evening we are at Edgbaston. You join us for this T20 between England and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that, not a cloud in the sky.
Nice information there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Well, the captain must think there's a little bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. Personally, I'd have been getting the pads on rather than fielding.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Yep. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Patel will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Right there. Straight to the fielder. 7 runs added in that over. England are none for 7. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Yep, thick edge.
Good return there, back from the deep. Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Edged it. This could be close. Bit of movement. I don't think they'll find it's hitting the stumps. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Yep. Big edge.
Keeper.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yep. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control. And they're away and nicely off the mark. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
9 runs added there. India are none for 9. Just about timed that perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Brooke, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Really good shot there.
Bowler!
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Picks the gap perfectly.
They got it well away square, nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Cars giving away too much width.
Into the gap, nice shot.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper!
Well placed, should get a single.
Wait on. Go!
Good pickup. Big chance.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
11 runs added there. India are none for 35.
Wait there. No!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Catch it!
Timed that brilliantly.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are none for 45. Rashid from the north end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Catch it!
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Loud shout. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait there.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Waiting.
They'll get at least one. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Sure. Oh, bow.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end. That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Catch it.
Out! Good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Brilliant shot, that.
Good throw from the deep, on target. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Bowlers.
End of the over. India are 2 for 71.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
You're looking for anything when it comes to a free hit as a batter. Just need to wait on it.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Cast shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. This could be out.
Catch him!
Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Misses everything.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Yep. Go!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep. Yep. Go! Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Sonny won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Sonny takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Right out of the middle.
That's gone a long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
20 runs added there. India are 5 for 121. Wood, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Gone, played all around it.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
3 runs added in that over. India are 6 for 124. Dawson is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the north end. Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No!
Straight to the fielder.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Wait on. Yep.
Good work there on the boundary.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
5 runs added there. India are 6 for 129.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Absolutely nailed it.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Going with spin now.
Yep, yep.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Wood from the south end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler's end.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Brook don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowlers end.
They'll get at least one. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Rashid with the ball in hand again. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Could be close.
Yep.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Super shot that.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 7 for 162. Dawson coming back into the attack.
Waiting.
Out! What a catch!
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
And that marks the end of the match. India have taken the victory. Thank you very much for
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon